Alright, what is up YouTube? This is your girl Killer Rose. There's one thing that I need to ask, and I'm not trying to judge everyone, but does everyone know how to fucking drive? I almost got into an accident today, and it wasn't my fault. And I guess because Arizona, for some odd reason, decided to do construction, but wait for so many years just to get it done. And if they don't have construction, they're pre-planning it, and you have to wait another 10 years, and you have no idea what plot of land that it's gonna be. It's either gonna be a warehouse, B, apartments, C, more houses, and not enough like lanes to get on. Not even sidewalks, no light rails, no extra, buses, to have their actual traffic route in check. So it takes a whole lot of people to be really impatient. Okay, so I had my right of way, and I was gonna let this guy go because I thought he was gonna go right in, because I guess he was gonna he didn't want to make a left turn. The cone split. You guys need to do a better job. I don't even know why you having guys doing work at nighttime. Like, why one day at a time, but it's like in the evening towards the nighttime? Does not make any sense. You can get it done with an actual, at a perfect time. And it's so weird. I don't know. For me, you can get it done. A lot of people, are freaking, well off, and we're still trying to be in a position where we're trying to catch up, and it's so crazy. It's so insane. And I'm not talking about Phoenix. Phoenix is already up there. It already has a lot of buildings. Still, I think they're still doing construction here and there, putting more light rails, which is very good. But besides Glendale, besides Avondale, besides Buckeye, you have Buckeye. And if you don't know that, then obviously, Buckeye and freaking, my city, right? It goes hand to hand. Sorry, someone's already just looking at me, and I'm trying to make it not awkward, but it is awkward at the same time. But it's okay. They don't care. They're already in their truck and they're driving off. But no, it was insane. Okay. I was in my right of way. I'm gonna get to the point. Just hold on. I was driving straight. I slowed down. No one was behind me, right? But this guy did not move quick enough for him to move. And so I was like, you know what? Okay, I'll just go straight. I'll just go, as fast as I could, lawfully. And I'll just move out of this guy's way. But no, he decided to barge in. Basically tried to push me out of my own lane. And so I'm like, dude, what the hell are you doing? If you want to make a right turn, you put your signal on. Do not be lazy. Okay? If you're driving, you have to make sure that no one is behind you or in your blind spot. Okay? You can look at anyone that's in front of you. Do not care. You have to know if someone's in your blind spot. Okay? And yes, police do investigate all these car crashes, all these accidents. So every single day it seems like a fucking accident in Arizona. It is insane. My opinion, I feel like everyone in this state should have to retest their driving, because of so many people do not know how to drive, and sometimes they drive under the speed limit, which is 45. Yeah, I don't care if you're going 40, okay, but if you're going under 40, that just irritates me. And I had to say that. And put your freaking hazard, or those emergency lights on when you're parking, right? And you're trying to let people out of the car, or you're trying to pick someone up. Let people know that you're sitting there, not parking. It is so crazy. Two people, okay, in the same, when I go to the gym, it's a straight narrow side that you just have to drive through. And it's so crazy. It's insane. People don't know this. Put your emergency lights on. I wish I could flip this around, but I don't know if I can, but no, I can't. For it to be, I think, what, like, for iPhones, they like to rev their cars here too, by the way. They love to rev their cars. They love to rev every single thing. The motorcycles, the cars, the trucks. You got so many people that love revving things, and especially on the bridges too. Trust me, I love hearing that, by the way. I'm not complaining about that. I'm just, when I'm trying to talk and then I hear that, I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, okay, we get it. You have a fast car. You have the most expensive car. You win, okay? You win. You have the biggest, flashiest car that you got out of everyone in this parking spot. Congratulations. Do you want a cookie? Okay? Sorry. Maybe a cookie with a bow, because I mean, come on. I like seeing cars rev their cars. People revving their cars. I don't know how to do that. You would just punch your engine. I don't know. Or the gas pedal. I'm talking about that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not really up there. I was just so frustrated. The fact that I almost got into an accident. People are absolutely becoming more idiotic through time, and so I had to like really put my patience, right there in front of me, because of people being so stupid that they don't know. They obviously don't know and need someone to hold their hand and say, here, put your emergency lights on. Tell the people that you can go past me. I'm parking here for a reason. Now, it could be any reason. If you need to fix something, you need to look the hood of your car. Okay, go ahead. Or you need to drop someone off because, they're either they're disabled, so someone needs to get off, okay? And you do that, and they let people know behind you, in front, that you are dropping someone off or picking someone up. It is so weird that you have to talk to someone like they're 7 years old. Schools are not doing it no more, guys. I'm sorry. People are going to trade school, and yes, I back them up 110%. My mom wants me to go to school. Yes, I fucking hate that. As much as I would love to go back, I guarantee you that it makes me realize that the bullshit that I have to deal with because I had to take humanities that is not required for my actual degree, and I had to figure out what kind of small, fast, tracking degree that I can get so I can give a piece of paper to a company to let them know that I am qualified for this position, even though it is a high school graduate level that you don't need a degree for. But I went to get a degree so I could tell you that, hey, I went to school for this just to learn this, and pick me more than the high school graduate. Yeah, it sucks. That's how the system works. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you work your ass off, and then they still pick the other person that is underqualified. And so you're thinking, oh my God, I wasted so much money just to get a piece of paper, just to show them that I am qualified for this position. I worked my butt off, and done so much homework. I wish we didn't have homework to deal with when we were in college. I wish we could at least have one study, right? And we are responsible 110% to know exactly what we're doing by the end of that course. Not to take humanities for something that's bullshit. You do not need to know this. Okay? I can guarantee you, I took Shakespeare. I don't even fucking know. It's just it just gives out, they give you books to read about Shakespeare, and then you can act, during that, like, era, I guess. They have it where, you have to openly, yes, act on it. I don't even know what I was getting at. It's just an accident. My mom was pressuring me to go to school. Shit. But yes, it was like that. And I absolutely fucking failed at that class. Because I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. Okay? There you go. And then I took art class. It was so tough, guys. Even for art, I felt like, I don't know why. I just didn't really give a shit. I would skip classes and I would try to go back to them, and then, of course, the teacher's like explaining it to me like, hey, you really flunked this class. I'm sorry, but I have to withdraw you. And that's it. And it sucks. And guess, yeah, I was not paying for it. My dad was a go-getter. He wanted me to, to actually go to school, but just that I was like, I was at a point where I was getting so fucking tired of going to school to do a lot of bullshit that is, overly expected from people that really they don't appreciate some things. You have to have it so perfect to basically kiss their ass. And oh my god, I'm sorry if I cuss so much. It's just that I love school. I love school to learn, but having to deal with so many things with professors, okay? I'm not gonna call them teachers because they went to actual school to teach in higher educational level, okay? It sucks. Absolutely sucks. But if you go to college, then right on. You've done it. You're putting in the work, even though you have to kiss ass in order to pass a grade. You gotta try your best to let them know that yes, you did it. You got that tiny piece of paper just to let them know that you went to this school, got to these courses, got to learn these things, and that you are ready to go into this field. If I wanted to do something, I'd rather be doing it myself. And now, that's what it is. I'm like, I just can't. I really can't. I mean, I can, but I'm like at a point where I'm like, yes, school is okay. It's very good. I mean, for, qualification purposes. Like, if you want to become a doctor or some freaking, like, big girl, big boy job, like, you can seriously make money off of this, then, and it's your passion, right? But I don't know. You gotta find what you're good at. And honestly, I don't have any idea what I'm good at. I like to be good in, finances. I could tell you that much. I fucking spend all my money, and I'm trying to save as much as I can, because let me tell you, I wasted my entire 20 of my early adulthood, okay? I'm at an age where I'm 30 years old, I can't be wasting on people, on fucking knickknacks here and there. It is insane. It's insane. And I don't know. It's crazy. You won't know these things until you actually got to realize how old you are. And yes, it's absolutely crazy. I'm like, I have to calm down. Recently, I've been sick, sometimes all day. I would say that it's probably the food, but it's, my mom says it's not normal, and I'm like, I don't want to think about it now. I don't want to say that that I have something, but I'm not qualified to actually diagnose myself, okay? And I hate that. I hate when people diagnose themselves because it's all fucking corky, okay? I don't believe that. I don't want to be that person. I just want to say that I'm just thugging it out. I'm thugging it out, and even if there was something wrong with me, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm trying to drink my water, trying to work out so I can actually, be healthy. And I'm at it's not an actual marathon, but it is a challenge, I guess, on the app that I have. It's it's an actual, what's it called? Like it tracks your steps and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing, and yes. Yeah, see? People are being knuckleheads. People are being absolutely just not driving good. Just trying to see if this guy's okay. This guy's okay. Obviously not the best move, especially if you have a truck. Yes, I drove a truck before, so I know. But yeah, I have no idea. Trucks stress me out. I'm a small girl, okay? I can't drive big trucks. No, I can, okay? I can't say that I can't. I'm just saying that I can, but I had to literally look over the whole hood of the car. See, this guy knows what he's doing. He actually did not park right beside me, but he parked on the other, above that parking spot, so he can actually have a clear view where he's going. I don't know, guys. So yeah, the whole school thing is just that my mom wants me to take well, she requested. She's not demanding to go to school. She said that it's important because what if I don't want to work a warehouse job or friggin', I don't know, fast food joint or something like that. I don't know. It could be anywhere, right? What if I want to stay home and actually work a job that pays me and I get to work remotely? But I'm like, I don't know. I'm not really I'm not a person that really talks much. I'm all to myself. It's weird, but I in the same time, it's like I feel like if I would have do it remotely, I feel like I would have isolated myself to the point where I feel like, I don't know, it's so weird. Like and then having to like really like change locations to just get up and then get ready, or at least casual like, right, as always, and then just sit at a desk and do your whole 8 hours and or whatever time it is that you do, right, and you just go on about your day. I feel like I would be less productive if I was working at a remote job. And it sounds very nice though, very nice, but I feel like I would have been bored, and then I would have been tempted to like play some games, right? Be like streaming, and then I'll be on on a computer on the side, right? And I'll be like, yeah, what, and then well, what product do you want? And I'll be like, sorry guys, sorry. And then have my headphones, and it's like, I don't know, the whole stream setup. I'm just making stuff up, guys, but it would have been tempting. It would have been tempting, and then I wouldn't focus. And I don't know, the type of person that don't. I mean, I focus at my own leisure time, right? But when I don't, I get lost. Like I end up doing multiple things at once, but nothing gets done. Nothing gets done. And that's what I'm having trouble with. It's terrible. But is there anything else? Fucking AI. Sorry, I'm knocking on my I don't know, my steering. Yeah, see, I just did that. Sorry for you to having the whole view. Hopefully you didn't see my ripped up seat. But it is what it is. It's a BMW, but it is what it is. You know, it's an old car, you know, but it's still driving, and it's still going, right? So fucking AI, I hate that shit. Every single time I hear about AI, I feel like every single day, every year. What the fuck is she wearing? Oh my god. Okay, holy moly. Guys, I just, why do people go to the gym like this? Oh lord. Okay, I'm not staring, okay? I'm not gonna show it to you either. Let's just say, for some odd reason, I hope, I just, yes, she has shorts. She got a fat ass. I'm sorry, okay? Jesus. Why? What was it? SpongeBob, you know, was it King Neptune? I think it was him, right? And then he had his, you know, he had like a crown on his head, so it didn't really show his whole head, right? And so when he takes it off, SpongeBob's like, bone, bone, bone. And then this guy's like, my eyes, that's what it's like. My god, lady. Oh my god. I mean, I don't want to make her feel bad. Maybe she doesn't give a shit. But holy moly. I had to cover my eyes right there. Like, Jesus Christ. Wow. Okay, so, besides all that, I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, fucking robots, AI needs to shut the fuck up, okay? They're literally programming these things into the system, right? Not only they are leading misinformation, they're literally having things to be falsely spread. You can literally create something that's considered as a crime, put that out on the internet, and it's all fucking AI. I feel like that's gonna ruin things. It's gonna definitely take some innocent people, you know, into jail. I mean, real cops are doing it, and yes, they are. A lot of people, I guess, they got arrested for falsely being accused for driving under the influence, and they are like getting arrested, and for some odd reason, like, I don't even know why or how they're getting away with it, but they shouldn't. I feel like the people who are in charge of the officers should be arrested, because that is insane. And yes, police officers do have a quota. They have a quota like a warehouse person. Sorry, I am a warehouse person, okay? So I already know. You have a quota to arrest many people that you can possibly can, and if you do more, then congratulations, you keep your job. And yeah, and there's one thing in particular that I absolutely hate, and it's just like, accusing somebody that is stealing, okay? You don't have any evidence. All you saw was a camera spying on people, and I feel like that is a violation to our rights. That should be taken down immediately. Um, I hope a lot of people complain about this, because a lot of things of, these things, these cameras, it's absolutely insane. Oh my god, fucking Mutahar. I think it was some ordinary gamers, okay? I swear to God, I swear to him that I saw my school, like, well, it's like an actual picture, and there was a poster, right? The whole logo. I saw it. Absolutely insane. And it was like positively, but it was more like a, what was it? The word, tyranny or something like that. It was tyranny or tyranny. I don't know. It's Tyrannny. Yes, sorry guys. You guys gotta correct me on it. But it's basically, we're gonna put cameras, just, do something, like if there's no one's watching. But yes, we're watching you, even though you think we're not watching. Okay? That's basically how it is. They're getting to the point where the government is really trying their hardest to spy on people. And honestly, I'm like, yes, I'm doing a sigh. What's so interesting about my life that you're caring so much to know about? I mean, there's streaming that you can look at. There's videos like this you can look at. Listen, all I just want to do is to work, to save, to actually buy a fucking house that's so simple of a life that I don't have to worry about people trying to break in, try to, do some scrawny ass shit by committing crimes, having these, I hate to say it. I hate to say it because it sounds so mean, but it's so fucking true. These people with so many colored bright hair, these people with multiple, like, highlights that can cover the whole fucking rainbow, and they are committing crimes and trying to say that, we are being oppressed. Shut up. Shut up. You're not being oppressed. You're trying to make yourself the victim, or people being victims as well. And it doesn't work. No one gives a shit. Like, shut up. Shut the fuck up. It's crazy. It's insane. I would rather have a simple life, living my daily life, have a, I don't know, have a family or something. I don't really know what the future is going to be like, but it would have been so nice if I could just buy a house, buy a simple car, just live out my daily life and just fuck off, right? Sorry. I'm sorry to myself for saying that, But you know what I mean. I want to have something that's simple, and if I'm famous, whatever the fuck it is, if I end up becoming the next big thing, or whatever it is, that's fine. I would not expect that, by the way, but if it does happen, then I would let it, just ride it out. I don't know. I probably have to buy a bigger house with security in it, because, there's people that are crazy nowadays, and I don't want to be so mean, but it's true. Some people want that, that freaking lifestyle where they can live the simple life. But when they end up becoming rich, or if they're becoming famous for some odd reason, they gotta be like, what's the word? Discernment, right? You gotta know that, well, because I live in a simple house, because people know me, I'm in a position where I am vulnerable, and I can't let people get so close to me that I end up hurting myself in the process, right? And that's what it is. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm in a long rant. I just need to rant because I was so upset today. I was so upset, and I was just I don't know. I had to like let these things go off of my chest. Yes, that lady. Like, why would you wear just shorts? Like, doesn't fit the fucking glove. It's so tight. I don't want to say it, but you know, like, some guys can just fucking just, you know, the gaze, you know, that hypnotizing gaze, you know, not gaze. I'm talking about Gaze, okay? Not gaze. I'm talking about gazing at a person that's attractive, okay? And you cannot stop looking. I mean, you saw me. I'm like, Jesus, like, I'm just trying to look everywhere but there, okay? I'm sorry. It's a compliment, I guess. Hopefully. I'm just, why? But I'll just mind my business. Jesus. Okay, anyways. What was I saying? I was saying that I had a long rant today. I know, 31 minutes. It's 8:32 right now. I'm just here, just chilling. Gonna go to the gym. Probably just run and go and do all these things that I have to do again. It's my fault because I ate like crap. I like to eat candy and all these other things that are absolutely unhealthy. I was eating like a absolute fiend, or a raccoon. Like, I would like actually have garbage, not literally, right? Okay, but I would have so much food, and I just felt so defeated. I'm like, I made so much progress, and I just end up throwing, having a whole buffet full of turkey and all these other things, and I decided to flip the table, and the whole family is mad at me. I'm mad at myself. That's what I'm trying to say. And I just ruined it. I ruined it. But I'm picking it up. I'm doing it again. Doing it all over again. Not stopping, not quitting. Just keeping my head held high. And just saying, you know what? Yeah, I really messed up this time. Again and again. I'm still coming to the gym. I'm still trying to work out. I'm still trying to get this body that I really want. And yes, I've done it before. I would do it again. I do not want to become 40 years old and then I have to realize that, man, I have not changed one single thing about myself. And that is like to actually lose weight. And yeah, bros, we like you the way you are. You know, we like you. You know, you're pretty. Yes, thank you. But that's not the point. The point is that I would like to go to the gym, lose the weight. You know, you think I'm pretty now? Oh boy. I can guarantee you guys, I can guarantee you that you, I don't want to boast. I hate boasting, but you think I'm pretty now, you would think that I'm much prettier later. That's just how it is. It sucks. Yes, people do catcall you. If you're heavy set right now and you're trying to do the same thing, losing weight, they will catcall you. By the time you are losing weight, you know, and you're starting to have that spark of attractiveness, right? They will let you know. They will flirt with you, basically. Man or woman, if you're attractive enough, you can pull both sides. It doesn't matter. You absolutely can. I've done it without even doing anything. Yeah. Besides this note, guys, I'm done. I can't talk anymore. I have to calm down, simmer down. And if you are the last part of this video, please leave an emoji. It's gonna be a rose emoji again, okay? It's 34 minutes. 34! I can't believe it, but I am. I'm in shock. But yeah, there it is. There it is, guys. So if you guys like it, please do comment. I haven't talked about Hassan. Oh, trust me, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly, but it's fucking insane. Oh, fucking what's her name? Fucking Nina. The little person that she is apologized, but I don't buy it one single bit. I'm sorry. I'm a nice person in my own way, but with her and her fucking lies, it absolutely makes me upset. No, I do not forgive you. I know that you're not telling the truth, and you know, it would have been more of you, of being a person, not explaining the situation, just apologize straightforward. You don't need to have a side and be like, yeah, well, coming from my truth, yeah, your truth is fucking bullshit. That's what it is. You absolutely throw your whole apology thing out the fucking window. You didn't apologize. You're narcissistic. You don't care. You just want people to back off and leave you alone from this BS that you pulled. You literally did this yourself. And yes, we bring it up because other people have suffered like this, have suffered for being attacked like this, man or woman. You know, you can say that this is wrong. You don't give a shit about anyone else thinks. They can say, well, she's a woman, it's okay. You know, yes, some people think about this shit, and it's absolutely disgusting. I think it's disgusting. I think you should put your hands to yourself. Do not touch anyone without their consent. If you don't know that person, do not touch them. They don't want to be touched. Absolutely not. Honestly, I would be so more upset. Oh, trust me, I guarantee you, like, I would definitely report the fuck out of her or anyone else that decided to touch me inappropriately. They will give a handful of fucking law onto their table, and I will make sure that they are well known and that they are getting arrested by the police, and I will press charges if anyone touches me inappropriately like that. Especially, you know, I really don't know how we would react if someone like corners me and try to put me on top of the bed. Something inside of me would probably break, but I don't know. I have to pray to God on that. That shit is fucking scary, and so feel terrible for that guy. Jesus, whew, this whole thing, man, just shit. Makes me upset. So yes. Anyways, guys, so gonna go to the gym, okay? Oh shit, it's 8:40 right now. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I will talk about Hassan or fucking Nina. Nina, your apology is fucking weakening, so you better perk up, okay? Just stop with the fucking lies. Say it what you mean, okay? You're 110%, 20% cold on this motherfucker, okay? You know that you did not give a shit about this guy or anyone else but yourself. And now am I putting words in her mouth? No. By the way that she expresses herself and then what she says herself as a character, you know, as a person, as a character, yeah, you gotta be careful what you say about yourself. And honestly, to not say a single word of apology to your brother is absolutely sickening. Not even to your parents. I would have been like so upset at myself, and I would try to regain that relationship back, even though it's weakened already. You would say that in the end I actually said sorry. I actually got to see my parents, try to make lost times, because I know I fucked up in the end. And I absolutely feel terrible. But did she say any of that? No, she did not. She did not say any of that. Did not. She talked about it like it was normal, like it didn't traumatize her, herself, and yeah, it's not about her, but with any normal person, they would feel sympathy. She would want to regain that brother's trust, try to go to therapy with him, try to square things off so they can have, build a relationship. And even if not, she can say that she tried to apologize, but yes, of course, she was, like, she can admit to herself that yes, she was a shitty person. I can guarantee you that I was a shitty person once upon a time, okay? But, oh, it absolutely just made me mad, so. Alright, guys. Jesus. I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? With that being said, just have a good night and peace.